Greetings and good day, YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in Minecraft, the Kingdom build. Today we're going to be doing wall work, you know, as goes for the title for those that are watching on YouTube and the Twitch highlight and all that. This might need some slight adjustments. Sure. There we go. We'll go with fast. We don't need fabulous graphics for Minecraft, in my humble opinion. I think we're a-okay. We gotta sort this stuff in our inventory before we really, like, dive on into it. Let me really quickly also lower the volume ever so slightly for the music, so it's more subtle than what it was. The missile knows where it is. Where it is, not what it is. Our first ad for Spotify for the evening. Oh, greetings and good day, Logical Beast. How are you doing today? We just started the intro. Excuse you, Twitch chat. Stay on, please. Thank you. Yeah, we just started the intro. I made a comment about how, wow, it feels like I'm starting early today by being on time instead of like 10-15 minutes late.
Compensated for true stories. Loan subject to credit application and approval. Equal housing lender.
You can do whatever. You don't have to, but if you want to, that's all you. I'm just over here sorting all my inventory options, so you're good to go. Appreciate the command drop, like always. We're gonna be doing wall work today. What the fuck are you doing in this house, cat? Whatever. I feel like that cat changes looks every other day. Whatever. Watermelon. Pumpkin. Bread can go here. Do we have dirt?
Whether it's the toppings for your homemade pizza or your favorite ice cream, it's good to have choices. And with the Energy Choice program, customers in the Dominion Energy Ohio service territory can choose their own natural gas supplier. You might even
Jazz's birthday was a couple days ago. I didn't see Jazz, did I?
Choose? No problem. You'll still receive natural gas from an approved supplier at Dominion Energy's default rate. Just visit dominiongaschoice.com to learn more.
You've also done it in order as well. You are going above and beyond. For sure. You've gone and done it in order. Like, that's... Well, next time I see Jazz, I'll have to say belated birthday, unless I already did it and I'm just being a derp right now, which is possible. It is a possibility that I am just doing a derp right now. I'm just gonna toss this dirt. And I throw it on the ground. Oh no, I know. I'm just saying it's took me a second to realize. I'm like, man, this seems like it's really in order, in the right way. And like, it is in the right way, dumbass. Let's take care of this really quickly, so I don't. I gotta fucking make a new thing of shares, don't I? But we don't really need much mangrove wood anymore. So me using the shares, I probably don't need 2 pair of shares. Oh no, you're good. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be, with the birthday thing, I'm not gonna remember everyone's birthday. Right? I remember my birthday, and that's, like, there are other birthdays that I'll remember too, but the big thing is if people are wanting me to make any commentary about it, they're probably gonna have to bring it up, because I'm pretty bad with remembering certain things. I barely have memorized my own family's birthdays. That's how bad I am with dates and stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons why I'm so glad that the community command exists as it does. Do I have anything over here I need to deal with? I hope not. Ah, shit. A little bit annoyed by that. Replaced little with a lot. Awesome. I love being organized in games like this, I really do. Oh, what's really funny, all I could think of is Ultra Instinct, in all honesty. Fucking... What a hell of a, like, the fucking Ultra Instinct memes. I'm thinking of Shaggy Ultra Instinct now, and they actually made it fucking... I think that game doesn't exist anymore. The fighting game. The Cartoon Network fighting game. That game might not exist anymore. Anyways. I'm just thinking about how they made Ultra Instinct Shaggy canon in that game. Because of all the fucking memes that were... Like, everyone was freaking out about it on the internet. Hey, greetings and good day, Warcom. How are you doing today? I need you to die, please. Thank you. Alright, good. Then we can put the shares away. Hey, it's all good. It looks good though, right? You said something about the smaller resolution getting used to it. It looks good though, right? Oh, chat! I've had to adjust chat a couple of times for a couple of different scenes, in all honesty. Because, yeah, because that's what's smaller, right? There's a couple of scenes that I've actually changed. So if I were to go to the Stream Raiders thing, it too should need to be a little bit bigger. No, it's actually, that's fine, I think, like that. Yeah. But yeah, I've had to make some slight adjustments here and there with this kind of stuff because it's all new to me, you know. Like I got everything perfect for the other resolution, which is ironic because technically this is a bigger screen, right? Does bigger screen correlate with bigger resolution? No, I got new shit. I got a totally new monitor. I got a new monitor and I'm using my old monitor as my chat screen. So yeah, we got some new shit. Got a big old monitor. Well, like I said, I did that sponsored stream to get this. Right? I suppose. I mean, from Warcom's perspective, he's one of the reasons, or they're one of the reasons that I'm so, like, worried about my enjoyment for the game and why I'm probably only going to play the games on normal or something like that. Because Warcom's been one of the biggest, oh, you're going to hate it. Oh, you're going to hate it. And I'm over here going, thanks for not lying to me, but at the same time, why couldn't you lie to me? Mentor difficulty. I'm gonna assume mentor difficulty is Is it above normal or the difficulty above that? Jesus, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna play that on a lower difficulty then. Alkalite Warrior Mentor. Okay. Gotcha. This is information that I will gladly have. Hello, Jack. How you doing? Then I'll probably do Warrior. It's amazing that when they do a remaster or whatever, that they fuck it up that badly, man. How are we looking in here? What are you looking at, idiot? I mean, it's a combination of like, I've experienced it before, right? And it was, I could deal with it, right? Like, to me, it wasn't nearly as bad as my experience with, nope. Remnant from the Ashes, right? I would rather a harder difficulty on Sigma than Remnant from the Ashes again on Apocalypse. I'll probably either I'll watch that after I give up on Sigma 2 or I play through the games. Yeah, I'm all good with links. Like, my only rule is as long as the links are oh, I thought it was a video too. That's a little bit of a shame. But lists are definitely fine. What the hell am I doing? I need stone. I need stone to make brick to make the wall. That won't work. Oh, that happens to me. It's a link to the Discord link or whatever. It won't work because it was trying to just take you to the conversation or some shit like that. I've had that happen a couple of times. It's you gotta like open up the link and then get it that way. Well, that's the way that I do it. Where the fuck is the stone? That's cobblestone. Alright, let's make sure every sheep here is where they're supposed to be. It looks like all the sheep are in the right spots. I might have to breed some more sheep. It looks like we have a low amount of sheep.
Just a little easier. PaintSupply.com offers thousands of the best paint-related products at the right price, ready to ship fast, straight to your business or job site. Tape, sprays, and rollers? Check. Pallets of caulk? Easy. Real customer service? You got it. Visit paintsupply.com/Spotify today and sign up to receive 10% off your first order. Terms and conditions apply. That's paintsupply.com/Spotify.
Are you looking to get to the next level in life? You're not alone. At Level Up, you can get the adulting skills and support you need, like help with housing, employment, mental health, and more.
PS3 system performance.
And open to ages 16 to 25. See if Level Up is right for you at leveluptoday.org.
Hiram College, a place where you can be the real you and pursue your genuine passions. Build relationships
Yeah.
with professors, create your
I didn't look at the list yet, but I can kind of understand where you're coming from just based on some experience of some of the PS3 games I had to
Come get
deal with.
involved and broaden your horizons today. Learn more at hiram.edu.
It's phenomenal that it was, though. You know? It's been a long while. Jesus, how long has it been? since I've had a PlayStation 3? Yeah, the PS3 had some don't get me wrong, they had some really good games on the PS3, right? But the way some of the shit was optimized, or the lack thereof of the optimization, just a whole bunch of shit. It stuff like that's definitely becoming a lot more apparent to me after becoming a PC gamer. Like, I couldn't imagine the differences in watching or playing a PS3 game now. 1, 2, is it just 3? Oh yeah, we need to rectify that, holy shit. Because that's just a little bit too thin. But we'll have to expand it that way. Right? Because it goes 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we need to expand it at least 1 over, maybe 2. Yeah, they definitely did the Red Ring of Death replacements. That I heard about. Did you see that interview? Or not the whole interview, but at least the clips that were going around of, is it Phil Spencer, the dude that's head of Xbox or whatever? Talking about not selling a lot of consoles. Or not, yeah, was the consoles that it was complaining about not selling a lot of? Well, I don't, the exact terminology, basically, it seemed as if, from my perspective and what I've seen so far, that Phil Spencer's upset about the Xbox not doing as well as it has done previously. Oh yeah, this looks way better. This looks way fucking better. It doesn't look like as bad. That's perfect. And was talking about what it would take to rectify that issue. And the comment that they made about it was something along the lines of like, good games won't be enough to sound like, to do what they want to do. Basically, it's like, it feels like console war bullshit, right? At the end of the day, in my opinion, that's what it feels like, listening to console war bullshit. And I just thought it was amusing because it's like, if you have good games for the system, yeah, your game will sell. Or your console will sell. Like, if there's no reason to buy it, I'm not gonna buy an Xbox. I've never been a person who was into Halo, right? And after playing through the Master Chief Collection, I understood, like, I enjoyed the games, don't get me wrong, but definitely not something I would go out of my way to get a whole system for, right? For one thing. I mean, I call it console wars bullshit, but basically what it is like, we want to sell more of the Xbox. The Xbox is not selling as much as it needs to be selling. And they said, oh, good games aren't going to cut it. Like, if it's a really good game, it's not going to cut it for what we want to do. And I'm over here thinking, why the fuck would I buy... Back in the day, right? Nowadays it's a lot different because console exclusivity is... It still exists, but it's only like a temporary thing nowadays. It's not a permanent exclusive, which is absolutely glorious. Right? Back in the day, when you had console exclusives, that's what they were. You wanted to play Halo? Guess where you played it? That's right, the Xbox. You wanted to play a Metal Gear game? PlayStation. Nowadays, stuff's only temporarily console exclusive, and then it comes to PC, and then a little bit after that, it'll probably end up coming to Xbox. And the other thing is, why in the hell would I want to buy an Xbox when 99% of the games that you come out with, I can get for PC? That's not a bad thing. At least it's not in my opinion. I mean, scalpers are always rampant. Trust me, I'm aware of that. I have the story I told about my uncles with the PlayStation 3s, was it? Yeah. My uncles with the PlayStation 3s. They went out and bought like 10 of the fucking things and then sold them for double the price or some bullshit like that. They didn't do anything like that for the PS5s or whatever, right? But scummy bullshit is what it is. Now, how the hell do I get this to do what I want it to do? Because this is a fucking mess and a half right here. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is a mess and a half, is what this is. The only downside of when they hike the prices up is people falling for it and actually buying the stuff when it's been price hiked like that. God, this is a fucking nightmare and a half. I have to expand this, right? I have to expand this section of the wall. I think is fine. Yeah, so I have to get rid of that, expand a little bit, and it needs to be like 4 or 5 or something like that. So that's 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, so somewhere right here. That's not what I wanted to do. Nope. Yeah, exactly. At that point, it's like, I'm okay with waiting for a couple of years, right? That and what the hell reason do I have to purchase a PS5 right now? In all honesty. Like, the God of War game's gonna come out on PC eventually. Maybe next year or a year and a half after that. I think Final Fantasy is coming out for PC 6 months after it comes out or something like that. Like, all these games that are going to be coming out as a PlayStation exclusive are only going to be that way for a short while. Especially considering the fact that God of War came out on PC a year or so after it was out on PlayStation 4, right? So it becomes one of those things where if you're okay with waiting, there ain't no reason to fucking spend how much ever it is for a console that will end up being obsolete in like 8 years or so after you buy it, when it does go on sale, when you can just fucking upgrade a PC and shit like that. I'm gonna step away for a moment, so I'm going to run a few moments of ads, and then when I return, we're gonna deal with the Stream Raider stuff.
Making more therapy dogs accessible to patients,
Be
students, and kids,
right back.
just like me. Click or tap the banner to learn more about what Purina's doing to support youth mental health.
There are more identity threats than you realize. Even if you monitor your credit, only a little personal info needs to leak out, like your social security number or password.
Are you becoming a victim?
LifeLock alerts you to threats you could miss. If your identity is stolen, a dedicated US-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions, but everyone can save up to 25% off their first year. Go to lifelock.com/Spotify.
At Metro by T-Mobile, you get 5G starting at $25 per line for your family. And you get a free Samsung Galaxy 5G. How could you not love a deal this good? Switch to Metro and get 4 lines of 5G for $25 a line, plus a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G with a 50-megapixel triple camera system. More for your money, only at Metro. Free via rebate with eligible port-ins. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Well, that's awesome. Being able to save is a good feeling, right? But yeah, hold on, wrong thing. We got about 15 seconds left before the ads are over, so I'll wait before I start talking. Anyways, yeah, it just feels weird to spend that much money on something that you can classify as being out of date not that long after you purchase it, right? Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm mistaken. You need to open up there. Also, speaking of patience and stuff over time, I was looking at analytic stuff, and I am definitely a big proponent of a little bit going a long way, right? And one of the biggest examples of that has to be how I step away and run ads, because like I'm not doing anything else. I am stepping away, so might as well throw the ads up there and just whatever, right? It's a couple cents a day. It's about a dime a day when I run ads every time I step away. In all honesty, it's a dime a day. And that shit adds up, right? Yeah, it's only like, what, 40 cents over a week? Over a month, it's a couple dollars, right? Over time, that couple of dollars adds up. Also, greetings and good day, Insane Baboon. How are you doing today? I noticed the reward there. I wasn't really paying attention to the names, but I noticed the reward for who got whatever reward it was. I don't even remember. I'm kind of just dropping it and moving on. Exactly. It's a dime a day. Also, greetings and a good day, Redneck. How are you today? It's a dime a day, and that's only with a handful of people chilling. Right? Add a zero to that number, and then it starts becoming a couple dollars a day. Then it starts to add up a lot more than that. You know, that's how I love shit like that. You know, that little bit going a long way, and it is a good habit to get into. It really is. I need to change scene. That's you guys. You all are getting me distracted. Damn it! I'm about to go back to Minecraft without changing my scene. You jackasses. Hell yeah! Let's go. I'm the type of person that has this tendency to do a lot of in-detail research on what I'm about to purchase, and purchases like that definitely are worth it, even if they are like quite expensive because of how long they'll last for, you know what I mean? That's good to hear. But yeah, how are you doing today, Redneck? Yeah, that's the other thing. How many different models, makes, and all that other shit. You got to be careful with that too, because you don't want to accidentally purchase a ripoff. Nice. Hell yeah, let's go. I was half expecting you to say you were playing WoW, in all honesty. Now, I gotta ask, what got you into playing Minecraft? Because I am trying to figure out how to make this fucking... this staircase work, and it's gonna fucking cause me a headache. I can already tell. I can already tell that this staircase is gonna be a pain in the ass to deal with. Gotcha. It kind of is the same feeling I have for why I'm waiting for the Alpha 21 for 7 Days to Die. Right? That's a really big update that a lot of people are. That's kind of why I instead of playing the game, I just kind of checked it out and tried to learn. I might have to learn electricity again though, because they like changing shit like that. But big updates for a game always have a tendency to cause you to, well, shit, how do I do this? Have a tendency to cause you to be waiting in the waiting room. Did I actually line that up almost perfectly? Almost perfectly. Wow, I'm good. Seven Days to Die. 7 Days to Die is very similar to Minecraft, except it's a lot more modern style. Like, it has guns. It actually has weight. So, like, if you build out like this, the shit that you build will collapse if you don't have any supports on it. It's very similar in idea, like the concept, like you use blocks to build and stuff like that, but it's a lot different as well. Yeah, they're coming out with a new update that should be coming out either at the end of this month or the start of next month or something like that. And it's gonna add a whole bunch of new zombies, new doors, just all kinds of crazy shit. new points of interest, they're called. I'm gonna have to shorten this side up a little bit because that's way too big of a gap. That's way too big. And then I need to get rid of this right here. Need to do this anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I might check out a PvP server or something like that, but God, that feels so stressful. I don't really like the idea of all my hard work potentially getting blown up. Now, mind you, there are ways to help avoid that. Like, one of the big things is making sure you put down your land claim block, right?
Purina believes in the power of pets.
You put down your land claim block so no other assholes can build around your base. Now, mind you, there are ways to mitigate that a little bit, where you could, like,
That's why
drop
Purina's
down
adding more
onto
therapy
somebody's
dogs to make a
base.
difference in the lives of patients, students, and kids like me. Click or tap the banner to learn
Hey,
more
greetings and
about
good day,
what Purina's
Ja.
doing
How are
to
you doing
support
today?
youth mental health.
Okay, true stories from Huntington with Veronica and her banker Roger.
Veronica, you were nervous about trying
True,
to
true.
Why is that?
There are some people that do definitely get that excitement of like, oh shit, I better make sure my base is well defended and well built up or I'm going to lose everything that I worked on. And that's definitely an appeal for a lot of people. That's why PvP servers are so popular, right?
Getting more than
That idea of like,
Welcome to Huntington.
depending on what type of a
Equal
PvP
compensated
server it
professionals,
is,
loan subject to
it
credit application and approval. Equal housing lender.
you can lose it all or you can gain it all from somebody else.
You don't need to
I'll be right
become
back.
your best self, because you already are. Orbit lets you feel fresh and confident once again, helping you do what makes you ding. Whether you need a little kick for your car karaoke or a little boost to brave the dance floor. Yeah. Embrace the ding with Orbit. Click or tap the banner to learn more.
Anyways, I can definitely see you in particular, Redneck, about loving games that where it's all on the line because of how. Then again, maybe I'm underestimating myself because I enjoyed the Cycle Frontier an immense amount, and that was one of those types of games where like you're kind of putting it all on the line, right? Well, I do have to paint my nail because Jaws requested it, or not requested it, but redeemed it, so we'll do that. Any color. I mean, go with the new color we got. So I want to pre-establish this by saying, let's do Stream Raiders, and while Stream Raiders is hopping, right? Wait, did I not? I didn't do a thing. Okay, we already did Stream Raiders. My bad. My bad. I got distracted. Whoops. Anyways. I'll leave those two fine, as is. Oh! So... Oh, this nail polish kind of sucks. Hold on. It's another... I guess you could call it acid green. So it's probably not going to show up on the chroma key stuff, so I could turn that off for a minute. But I find it funny because this nail polish that I have, I got it because my grandmother got it for my little sister, and my little sister doesn't paint her nails, so I got it at the end of the day. I just think that's hilarious. I will say this nail polish does suck. Like, it does not want to go on at all. And it like rubs itself away. This is going in the garbage, I think. Yeah. Maybe. We'll have to mess with it a little bit more to see. I'm gonna put this on. Yeah, it's not going to show up. Kind of shows up, but it's similar to the acid green there. You can only see the color around the edges, right? I'm trying to remember where the chroma key is. Is it on this? Ah, there it is. Okay. So if I do this, turn that off for a second, and then do this so you can see it better. Yeah. There we go. Not the best. Not the best for sure. Gotcha. Gotcha, logical. I'm actually gonna have to look into good brands of nail polish at some point, right? This is more of a coating that you put on. What a weird brand. But yeah, this one's more of a coating that you put on after, right? Mind you, this is blue. The color on my pinky's blue, but you can kind of tell it is directly see-through. I'll keep that like that though for the time being. Maybe at some point in the future I'll separate all of them based on codings and stuff like that. But for the time being, no. Now let's get back to our regularly scheduled programming. What the hell we were talking about? Oh yeah, when it's all on the line, 7 Days to Die PvP server. For me, I think I like it more for a video game when that's not optional. Like, when you're playing the game, it's either everything's on the line or nothing is. Because, if I'm gonna play 7 Days to Die, I'm probably gonna either do like a solo type experience, right? Or maybe a co-op experience. But having PvP would just be way too stressful for me. A lot of the time I play games like that to chill, de-stress, what have you. It's kind of why this game is the game that it is for me, you know? What a hectic. This is gonna take so long to do, but I'm gonna do it, of course. And then I'll have to make adjustments here and there. Yeah, we got this. It's gonna be a time-consuming process, which this should be the wall, so in that case we don't have to really keep it at a certain level. I actually have to extend it up a little bit for this to work the way that I want it to. The only downside is trying to figure out how to make a gate, right? Like, I have no idea exactly how I'm gonna do it. We'll figure it out. In other news, at some point in the future, I'll be getting back into Dwarf Fortress. Don't know when, but I will. And outside of getting back into Dwarf Fortress, I'm bringing this up because another game that's a similar concept to how Dwarf Fortress is with the ASCII graphics and all that is a game called Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Well, I haven't really looked up anything about that game for like a year and a half or something like that, right? And earlier today when I looked it up, turns out a month ago or so, or 2 months ago, it actually officially released on Steam. So, of course, you can still get the free version. When you look up Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, there's a whole website for it that has a free version. And there's also something like that with Dwarf Fortress. But those are older versions, I would imagine. The Steam versions will probably get most, if not all, of the updates compared to the Bay 12 forums for Dwarf Fortress and the Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead website for Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Or CDDA. CDA.
Just stop into your nearest OHLQ location, look for the yellow tag, and get up to 40% off select spirits. It's your last chance for a great deal, so act fast before they're gone. Click the banner or visit us at ohlq.com today to find a location.
Whether it's the toppings for your homemade pizza or your favorite ice cream, it's good to have choices. And with the Energy Choice program, customers in the Dominion Energy Ohio service territory can choose their own natural gas supplier. You might even be able to join an aggregated group buying program. Don't want to choose? No problem.
On another side note,
gas from an approved supplier at Dominion Energy's default rate. Just visit dominiongaschoice.com to learn more.
I am definitely excited to get into the Fallout games as well at some point. Again, no idea when. It's just one of those things where this is like a loose plan I have in the future after I get done with XCOM. I'll probably be diving back into either Dwarf Fortress or Terra Invicta or something like that, right? and then I don't know what else, but I have through Epic. I have Fallout 1, 2, Tactics, and 3. I think I have through GOG, or is it New Vegas? One of them. Anyways, I do have 3 and New Vegas, and then I purchased 4 on the PC with all the DLC and stuff like that. So at some point, I am in order going to go through all those games. I will say, I'll admit it, that I kind of know the whole stories for those games, or a lot of the main plot points or whatever, because I've watched a couple speed runs of. I need to make this into a wood button because that's way too quick of a close. I've been meaning to do that for a while, but I've just not done it. Been being lazy. Anyways, I've watched a marathon speed run where dude speed ran all of the games. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if New Vegas, and 4. Right? I don't know if they did run through New Vegas as well, but it was a fuck. Shit. No. Ah! Anyways. Oh, I'm so annoyed by that. Anyways, I know quite a few of the plot points here and there. Mind you, there's probably some shit that I forgot about already, but I kind of know a couple things. But there's a lot of the in-between shit that I, of course, don't know about. But one of the things is I'm going to end up waiting for the mods for 7 Days to Die to update, because when I do play 7 Days to Die, there's quite a few mods that I've been looking at that I'm going to activate and install, or whatever you want to call it, in order to make it work how I want it to. Because normally I play games like that without like a creative mode or whatever. I just dive into the game. But I've decided that this is going to be one of the few times where I don't do that, and I just dive on into the game with creative mode active for at least a little while, because I know what will happen if I do go through the whole game with creative. I'll lose interest in it rapidly. But I am going to do stuff in such a way to where I'll get basically a starting bonus, and then close it off and go from there. There's a method to my madness. But no, some of the mods I was looking at are more weapons, because the gunplay is nice. That's one of the things that they need for sure. I don't know what exactly is coming with Alpha 21 for 7 Days to Die. I know they're changing up how skills and perks work. I know they're adding a lot of new building stuff, and they're adjusting how water works, and they're also adjusting how buildings break down and all kinds of stuff like that, right? Like if you use explosives to blow up a building, it doesn't just like kind of float there a little bit. The way that it falls now, instead of just dropping, it kind of like rolls and stuff like that. They're adding dismemberment for the zombies, so if you're using a machete and you chop them in the arm will come off. And if you're using some kind of a blunt object and you hit the zombies with a hammer or whatever, it'll like, instead of cutting the arm with a clean cut, it'll be more of a, like, there'll be dangly bits and shit. Just like all kinds of little stuff like that, which I'm always like, yeah, that's nice. But do you have more vehicles, and do you have more weapons? Because that's one of the biggest things that people like, in all honesty. People they like variety, right? And I mean, there is a little bit of a variety, but there's not enough of a variety, right? There's only one version of tier 1 weapons, right? Or tier 0 weapons, as they're called, the pipe weapons. Then you have like the basic pistol. Then you have the for the 9mm, there's a revolver, a pipe revolver you can make, or a pipe pistol as they call it. There's a pistol, and then there's an SMG. For shotguns, there's the single barrel pipe shotgun, there's a double barrel, there's the pump action, and then there's the auto shotgun. Assault rifles, I'm not 100% sure how it goes, but I know there's like there's an AK, an M4, an M60. Sniper rifles goes from a pipe rifle single shot, a hunting rifle single shot, a lever action rifle, and then an auto sniper, like a semi-auto sniper. And I know I'm missing a couple things, but the point I'm trying to make is the fact that I can list them off like that, and there's specific tiers, right? So like the pipe weapons are tier 0. The pistol, the hunting rifle, the double barrel shotgun, those are all tier 1, right? So there's only like one set of tier 1 weapons, and then there's 44 cal, like 44 Magnum pistols, a revolver, and a Desert Eagle. Which there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with that, with having a low variety of stuff. But people, especially Americans, love different varieties of guns and stuff like that. At this point, I truly do only like guns in video games. I fucking despise the things IRL nowadays. Anyway. So I'm looking into one of the mods that adds like a whole bunch more vehicles. Because there's only like, there's a bicycle, there's a moped type bike thing. What is it called? A motorcycle, a Jeep, and a gyrocopter. Not a lot of variety for the vehicles. Does that work? There's a little bit of extended, like this might need to be extended a little bit depending on how this goes, but I'll worry about that later. Let's deal with Stream Raiders. Not high ground. Killing field. We should absolutely demolish them. Mind you, there is a group down south that's coming along, but we're going to take out this big group first. Oh yeah, that epic beast, war beast is fucking them up. At least I think it is. Yeah, it is. It feels like we're not attacking right now because it's doing that stupid glitch thing again, where it's like, oh, we gotta make sure the enemy AI kills one of our dudes before we progress forward again, but whatever. That or the attack time is like very delayed. And then we got the boss battle. I always love how the farther down in the campaign we get, the longer it takes. Right? Sometimes there are some quick campaigns. I'm gonna drop a necromancer back here. No, I need to put the thing down. I wanted to drop and do my quest, but instead we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna say, thanks for helping out. And then we're gonna do the quest. Give me my goodies, game. I think I got sunburn on the back of my head.
Purina believes in the power of pets to provide comfort and support and reduce stress and anxiety in people's lives, including the 2.5 million young people.
That Templar's gonna fuck shit up.
That's why Purina's supporting more therapy dogs to make a difference in the lives of patients, students, and kids, like me. Click or tap the banner to learn
Alright,
more
so what do we
about
got?
what Purina's doing to support youth.
We've got...
At Carvana, we're in the business of driving you happy.
one more here, and then it goes up.
Paid on the spot can make people pretty happy. Yep, Carvana will give you a real offer on your car in minutes. Then Carvana will pick it up and pay you on the spot. Carvana has purchased over 1 million cars from happy customers. Visit Carvana.com or download the app to get a real offer on your vehicle in minutes. Carvana will drive you happy.
Nature has evolved powerful bug-fighting abilities over billions of years.
There's a cockroach on the floor. Get out of here.
Well, except for humans. That's why STEM Bug Killer looked to nature, isolating powerful active ingredients found in plants that target nerves bugs have, but people don't. So it's safe to use as directed around people and pets. STEM Bug Killer, rooted in nature, optimized by science. Visit stemforbugs.com to learn more.
There's not really much I can say about how they were freaking out about that insect, because a lot of the time your first thought is like, there's no way people would freak out that much over a small bug. No, there's quite a few people that I could think of that would probably lose their goddamn mind. What's really funny is because of the way that I have my chat open now, I don't see a timer, a time display of how long I've been going live, which I think I'm okay with that, in all honesty. But it's also one of those things that I'm gonna have to set something up to kind of keep track of it. Mind you, I could probably always set up my tablet again to have just like a timer going constantly. Or I can stop being an idiot and just actually press the button because it has a timer on it. Yeah, that was me derping out. Absolute moron moment right there from my end. Absolutely moronic. Let's go check the fishing village really quickly before we progress anymore. Man, I will say I can only work on the wall for a certain amount of time because I had to like look to see how long it's been. It's been an hour. It's felt like a lot longer than that. This fucking wall is gonna take a long time because it takes me a long time to desire to work on it. Another reason why when I do play 7 Days to Die, I'm gonna just say screw it and allow myself to use the cheats mode is because I've done all of this without having creative mode active. Goddamn Enderman, man. The mods that I have installed aren't really mods that help me do what I've done so far, you know? So like me going through and expanding the lake like I did, which you might be able to tell I did all that by hand. I put a lot of TNT down to help me, but the TNT hindered me a little bit too. But I need to go through at some point and knock that down one more level or so. Or knock it down more than one level, because I kind of want that to look deeper than it actually is. Right, like I kind of want it to look as deep as that. So we have a lot more work to do there. Then again, maybe I don't need to do that, but like all this shit that I've done without using cheats. And I think once is good enough for me when I do mega build type stuff. Now, mind you, the way that I'm going to do it, there's still room for expansion for what I'm going to be working on. Because the way that 7 Days to Die works is you could like place down wooden frames and then upgrade those wooden frames, and from upgrading the wooden frames you could turn them into cobblestone and then concrete and then iron, so on and so forth. Kind of gonna clear this out a little bit. So we wanted to actually start. So stair, 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 stair. Can we push that back a little bit more? Yeah, we can. Because the other thing is I want to make this look good. I don't want it to look too like... I want to have a certain amount of a gap before I have certain stairs. You know what I mean? So like, I don't want there to be a teeny tiny 2 gap. Want to make it look natural while also being unnatural, if that makes any sense. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass to do this, but to me it's worth it because it makes it look better. Like, it makes it look more streamlined and whatnot. Lots of big ass stairs. It sucks because in this game, when you're off by a little bit, it'll fucking shift the whole build. So how we enjoying this season's event of Stream Raiders? Kind of curious about what some of y'all think about it. Me, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because I'm pretty sure before I took that long ass hiatus, this is the event they were doing beforehand. Also some iron. I gotta get me some iron. I don't want the snow. Probably shouldn't really be mining the coal like this, but I can't help myself. I can't.
Teens say they have experienced struggles with mental health. Purina believes in harnessing the power of pets, which is why they're making more therapy dogs accessible to patients, students, and kids, just like me. Click or tap the banner to learn more about what Purina's doing to support youth mental health.
I know a lot of you really want the State Farm personal price plan, but what's with the oversharing? Like this voicemail from Leah.
Jake from State Farm. Listen, so sometimes I like to nibble on licorice and pretend I'm a chewing through wires.
These commercials might be some of my least favorite commercials.
The State Farm
right?
personal price plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Like a good neighbor.
Like,
State Farm is there.
not only
StateFarm.com
just because of how dumb some of the shit is that these asshats come up with, but also because of how there's no way in hell these people are admitting this shit like they would be to what is a stranger.
Energy Ohio service territory can choose their own natural gas supplier. You might even be able to
Like,
join an aggregated group.
some advertisements I just love because of how fucking stupidly unrealistic they actually are.
At Dominion Energy's default rate. Just visit dominiongaschoice.com to learn more.
Now here's a question. The hell do we do about this? Because this is a 5 gap, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's perfect. Right? 5 wide is perfect for what I want. I need to get to a bed. Today might be another 3 game day because I cannot work on this wall long in this game. I really can't. Wait, hold on. There we go. Because, like, it is a necessary thing that I have to do, and I am making progress, don't get me wrong, but for some reason, it's one of those... No, I mean, I have the patience to work on it. Patience is not the... Trust me, patience is not the issue for me. It's the boredom of working on the same thing over and over and over again. Like, I get bored way too easily is my issue. Because I definitely have the patience to do this. I've been doing this build for a long fucking time, right? It's just the tediousness of it is what's getting me. That's the word I wanted to use. I was trying to think of what to say. It's a very tedious thing to do, so it's not interesting for my brain to work on. It's one of the reasons why I'm kind of like asking what people think of this newest thing of Stream Raiders, right? And I say new in quotation marks because it's literally just, at least they're fucking honest with this one, right? It's not just a reskin. They fucking are actually making it to where they're like, yeah, no, this is literally just an event that already occurred, but it's version 2 of that event. Smile. I almost kind of wish they would have, like, how you earn crystals when you complete battles and stuff like that. I kind of wish they had something like that consistently. Like a way for you to get the cosmetics and stuff, the crystals constantly. Yeah, true. Even music helps for me, don't get me wrong, but there's only so much music can do for my brain before it's like, all right, I need something a lot more active. Now, don't get me wrong, there are days where I'll be like, I feel like just spending 8 hours in Minecraft, and I will, right? But right now, my goals are like the goals that I have to do. And this is not like, okay, stuff I want to do. It's the stuff I kind of have to do, so I'm forcing myself to do stuff like this, is build the housing, expand the villagers, aka have the villagers breed for my satisfaction. Stuff like that. And it's all kind of part of the same spectrum of building the kingdom. But I want to do this because I kind of want to start getting ready to work on the castle. Now, here's the thing with the castle. I still don't know what I'm going to be using as the main resource. I mean, I kind of do know. But it's going to require me to go somewhere that I absolutely despise with every fiber of my being. I also need to explore a little bit underground to find one of those dark cities. I mean, I know there should be a dark city, whatever the fuck they're called, underneath. But this sucks. Because here's the problem. This wall, this is all fucked up. This is all fucked up. Like, I need to redo this whole thing because, and this needs to be expanded a little bit, I think. Yeah, it's only 4. I need to expand it by 1 more, and I need to reduce that wall by a lot. This shit is just, I should not have done what I did up here, but I'm okay with how I did it, I guess. This is a little bit larger than it needs to be, but I'm gonna allow it to be a little bit larger than it needs to be. We'll see, Insane Baboon, we'll see. But I will say, when you look at it from a distance, it looks pretty fucking good. I'll say that much right now, it looks pretty fucking good. I like it. Yeah, this definitely needs to be changed. Right? I'm not so sure about this section of the wall. Yeah, this section's probably fine. I just need to smooth out the wall itself. The problem arises from this part right there. This part needs to be vastly different from how it is. I don't know how much different I could make it though. I mean, I know my original idea was to make this like a bunker or something like that, which I might, like, not a bunker, a barracks. So I still might do that, but I don't know. I'll have to figure out a way to make it look better. That's for sure, because this is not flying for me. What the hell are you doing, jackass? Get out of here. Don't look at chat for a few moments and everything will be fine. What, I filled that? I was gonna try to make a joke. But I couldn't. I couldn't keep a straight face. I could not. The joke I was gonna try to make was just me unloading all over that ass. But like I said, maybe I'll do a horny jail. Maybe. Wouldn't do to have the king inside their own jail, though, now would it? I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I don't have very much to work with right now, alright? I'm doing the monotonous shit of fucking whatever the hell this is. Working on this wall. So we gotta take that out. Okay, that makes it look a little bit better. Here's the thing though. If I go like this, it'll look, would it be better? I would have to fan this way maybe. Yeah, we can make we can shrink it a little bit. It'll look a little funky, but we can definitely tighten certain spots here or there. I watched that movie recently. I don't know if I said this earlier, but or lately, but I watched iRobot, and I'm gonna blame you and that meme for that. Very good movie. Still holds up. Quite well, in my opinion. I mean, mind you, I watched it like a little bit after it came, like a year or so after it first came out, and I enjoyed it greatly. But it's nice to be able to sit back, watch a movie you haven't watched for a long time, and like be like, yeah, it's still good. It's still good move. It's still good movie. Shit. then there are some movies where I watched and I enjoyed because I have an extreme bias towards those movies, even though I know they're bad movies. Planet of Dinosaurs is one of those movies that I absolutely love. Unironically, with every fiber of my being, but I know it's a bad movie. Like, it is not a good movie at all. Mind you, it is also from, like, the 80s. So, it's a very fun movie. And I mean, a lot of the time, it's the way that I look at movies is I don't understand critical reviewers sometimes. Mind you, I guess I get it if I look back at certain movies and I go, yeah, I can kind of understand it based on the plot and stuff like that. But when you just sit back and watch a movie for watching the movie and not give a fuck about what exactly the plot's about, then you have a much better experience, I feel. Hey, jackass. Well, believe it or not, that person's talking about fishing tackle. It's like they know exactly what to say to get me to try and look into whatever the hell they're trying to sell me.
Why is that?
How dare they use my weakness against me?
I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker.
How'd it go, Roger?
If there was a bump in the road, we hit it. But we navigated right through it.
Get more than money.
Son of a bitch, die already.
Welcome to Huntington. Real people compensated for true stories. Loan subject to credit application and approval. Equal housing lender.
These days, it might seem hard to find a job with a future.
For some odd reason, I saw that coming from a mile away.
But at Chick-fil-A Supply, we don't
That
just
joke.
hire jobs.
The real you in joke. I have heard that joke, and I've made that joke a lot. I don't think I made that joke on stream as often as I feel I should.
Are reliably delivered to Chick-fil-A restaurants. If you're interested in a role in transportation,
Oh, damn it.
office, we're interested in you. To learn more, visit cfa-supply.com.
I gotta log into the Better Twitch TV thing on Opera, because it's not those emotes didn't show up for me on my chat window. I need to get a thing of stairs for the next time that I go up here, because holy shit, this is so time, like, that cost me a lot of time right there. Yeah, this needs to be completely, this is too much. That's got to be too much, man. Yeah, that's way too much over there. I can push this in a little bit. Yeah, I can definitely make adjustments there. That is... Let's deal with the stream raiders really quickly. So what do we got? Me as a necromancer in the back. We've got a Pain Archer. They're getting so messed up. Oh, we're gonna fucking destroy this dude. Oh yeah! God, I love the Wilhelm screen. How do we want to do this? I kind of always like the idea of traveling up and down like this because it expands our... We'll start at the bottom and go up like that because that's probably the most that we can get if we go this way, because instead of 2 plus 1, 1 plus... Yeah, it's basically the same unless we go all the way down and up, and then we can go from there. Yeah, that's way too unnecessary. I don't know why I decided to do that way. So the downside, we can probably also smooth that out and go that direction a little bit too, and be able to cut that. I gotta get rid of this, I think. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this a little bit. Mind you, it's not that big of a deal, but it still kind of sucks. I'm probably not going to focus too much on getting rid of this today. I'll focus on cleanup and like making adjustments to the mountainside and all that later down the line when it like really becomes pertinent. But this is me doing like a little bit of a cleanup job right there. It is funny that when you like first start out with something like this and you kind of don't know exactly how you're gonna do it, you just you have so many fuck ups that you gotta deal with later down the line. Oh, this is where it gets annoying, right here, because we gotta rip all this down, and I did because for some reason I thought I was gonna be doing that, but the more that I think about it, the more that I'm like, no, I will probably have a barracks in a couple of locations, and then go from there. But the way the barracks I want to have happen is not going to be like this. So this is something that I'll have to fucking really deal with later.
Seven out of 10 teens say they have experienced struggles with mental health. Purina believes in harnessing the power of pets, which is why they're making more therapy dogs accessible to patients, students, and kids. Just like me. Click or tap the banner.
Why? Like, see, okay, here's the other thing too now. I'm thinking about it and I'm like, why did I do that though? Like,
Nature has evolved powerful bug fighting abilities over billions of years.
I know why. Because the idea was that the wall was actually going to be in a slightly different position than it ended up being. But I had to move stuff over by a vast amount because of how the wall ended up being down on the ground location, right? So as a result, this shit needs, like, this needs to be fucking done differently for sure. Like, what even is this?
Along the shore of Lake Erie, where history comes alive, where bridges connect past and present, and where the sun sets on a perfect day. Plan your Ohio wine country road trip today at Visit Ashtabula County.
Nope, not what I want to do. I want to press Control, not Shift. Oh, thunderstorm. I do like the idea of making this a barracks, but the way that I'm going to do it's going to be a little bit different from how I was doing it earlier, right? Like this little thing right here will make it look better than it currently does. We're going to go rest for the evening and then go from there. Appreciate that uptime, Command. Oh, I was talking about in the game. My bad, when I said it's a little bit early. I meant for the thunderstorm, because the thunderstorm has made it to where instead of having to go to sleep at 18:30, we go to sleep. Normally, as soon as I hear the thunder, I start heading towards a bed, because it's just annoying to deal with this shit, because a thunderstorm allows entities to spawn in, and we don't want that. Please. What the hell are you doing in here? What the fuck? How? The roof. The fucking roof. Somebody busted a fucking door down. I didn't even think about that. A thunderstorm, them spawning in on the roof. Fucking assholes. One of my doors got busted down. Is this the door that got busted? I think this is the door that got busted, yeah. What? Where the hell's the door at now? There it is. I'll fucking... do that right now, I guess. The thing is, that's the first time that's happened, and the reason that's the first time that happened is because... oh, was it already fixed? Whatever. Is because of the fucking thunderstorm. Normally when I hear thunder, I go... oh. What the hell? How'd you get down there? My little mine for the other types of stone. An epic gladiator has joined the fray. We've got an epic artillery barbarian. That artillery is gonna fuck some shit up. Wait. I almost forgot. I'm glad I recalled what I wanted to do here. Gunpowder, put that away. Pearls. I don't think we have enough stairs for the entirety of the thing, so we're just gonna do like 1 or 2 rows of stairs. Basically, when we finish the wall is when we put the roof on it. There'll be more to it, like we'll have to make it look a little bit fancy, but we're getting closer and closer to where we're gonna be like, all right, we need to level it out and put a roof on top of it, and then make the roof accessible to the guards. No. Yeah, right here. This is something else that we're gonna have to fucking adjust, that's for sure. I mean, PoE after this, I believe. And then probably after a little bit of that, or we'll just spend the rest of the evening playing Path of Exile, because I did want to play it yesterday, but I got way too distracted on that mission in XCOM, and was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap up here, so I'm probably gonna switch to Path of Exile after this. And then if I'm feeling it, we'll probably do War Thunder after that.
You're rushing to book a last-minute HIIT workout class, but did your password have an uppercase, lowercase? You don't remember, do you? Good thing you saved your passwords on Chrome. Download Google Chrome on your phone.
Ah, yes, that's what I should do. Save your passwords on your phone. This we can definitely make adjustments on, right? This is the thing, though. This is slightly the area that looks a little fucky-wucky, right? And no, I think this is fine being as big as it is. It does feel a bit larger than it needs to be, but the reason I'm okay with that is because the side walls and the front walls are what's going to be most seen. And this area, we'll see it a lot when we look at it, but that's not what the focus is going to be on, in all honesty. I might need to... Yeah, I need to make adjustments to that. I also didn't realize that I had a couple of 1 gaps like that. I don't know if I like that or not. I might have to make that adjustment. Or we can just leave it. This shit's gonna need changed. Oh, that shit's gonna... Well, mind you, the reason I have it that way is because I don't want the wall to be too close to the bit like this right here. This is too fucking close to the building. It needs to be... Something needs to change. Because... This is all fucky-wucky. Right? Gotcha. I mean, then again, it could be fine to do the, do it this way. Like, have the wall eat the building a little bit. Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll have the wall eat the building a little bit. And make it till we're like, I'm gonna have to change this building, which I don't really have an issue with. But I'd rather it look more like the wall was built first. I know that's not the case, but I wanted to make it look like it was. No, I'm gonna go for a bit longer. Fuck you. Putting down a damn scaffolding like that. How dare? How dare? 1, 2, 3. I might have to thicken this, the outer wall, not the inner wall, but the outer wall probably needs a little bit thickened. Man, we have a lot of work to do still. Normally what I do is I get a stack of stone bricks and I use that, like, and I keep going. I force myself to go if I have to, up until the point to where I'm ready to be done with the amount of stone bricks that I have, right? That's normally how I deal with the wall work days. Oh yeah, definitely gonna need to expand this quite a bit.
Nature has evolved powerful bug-fighting abilities over billions of years.
There's a cockroach on the floor. Get out of here!
Well, except for humans. That's why STEM Bug Killer looked to nature. Isolating powerful active ingredients found in plants that target nerves bugs have.
Here's the question though.
Don't. So
How do I mean, I could expand it outwards that way, that's fine with me. Right? No big deal. I'll just have to get rid of this layer, which isn't, again, a big deal. It's just... Here's where the problem arises, right here. Right? The building. I might have to just get rid of that farmhouse right there and put it somewhere else. Because if I wanted to expand this way, it is going to require me to eat more of the building. Again, it's only a problem because I've become attached slightly to how it looks. I could literally put the next, you know what I'll do? I'll take the building away from over there and I'll put it in the middle. Right? It'll look off a bit. I wish to be done, meme. Oh god.
Just visit
I mean,
to learn more.
A lot of my frustration with this shit has to do with, like, what I'm doing here. Realizing that this isn't big enough, so I need to expand, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, it just sucks because of how much more time consuming it is. Like, this right here is a 4 gap, right? No, it's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But because it's... If I make that bigger... It's this that's the problem. I guess I could keep this, but what I would need to do is okay, yeah, that's what we do. So we don't expand we expand these, the angles. We have to expand the angles. I don't know. This might be too much. Expanding it by that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That actually might be perfect. Hold on, let me take a look. And I mean, outside of the fact that it actually works with my little marker that I made. We'll have to maybe adjust the size of this a little bit because I think this is too big now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's too big by 2. So we can go like that. That rabbit's dead. Or not. There we go. I mean, it doesn't... Yeah, no, that looks fine. Yeah, that looks great. Well, I mean, a combination of I don't and after that cat got into my fucking rabbit pen and obliterated my fucking rabbits. I'm in no mood to try and get more rabbits. At least not yet. I mean... Again... It sucks having to do this. But it'll look better if it's like, if there are no size differences across the board. Too large. Well, we're technically out of stone right now, but we gotta rip this part up, so we're gonna get all that stone back that we just used, so... Yeah, that was... I was so pissed off. I still am pissed off about that. I thought all I had to worry about was foxes, not some fucking cat getting into my goddamn rabbits and dealing with them. Maybe it's a good thing that, remember when I said all that stone? Oh, that's a waste of stone, that's a waste of stone. But I'm gonna do it anyways. It wasn't a waste of stone. Four seconds left. I knew my internal clock's getting better with that kind of shit. I fucking knew it. Let's deal with Stream Raiders. I'm like, it feels like it's about to be Stream Raiders time. Woo! Now, mind you, we're not gonna be playing this while we do Path of Exile and stuff like that. Hell yeah, let's fuck them up. That vampire got obliterated, unfortunately. Old Spice commercial. That's cute. For a minute, I couldn't understand what it was for.
Since day one of your child's life, you've been all hands in. At Cleveland Clinic Children's, we make our patients a very similar promise: to be the hands you can trust, no matter what specialty care is needed. As Northeast Ohio's nationally ranked and locally trusted children's hospital, when their health needs a helping hand, put their care.
I think one more after this.
Learn more at clevelandclinicchildrens.org/hands.
Maybe.
Book your New Jersey summer vacation. Get ready for sunshine vibes.
Nah, this will be the last one. This will be the last one.
Go for exciting
I'm thinking about it and I'm doing the math and I'm like,
adventures. Whether relaxing along 100.
I mean, they always they like making their adjustments, right?
At visitnj.org/booknow.
And their alterations, and they like making it try and be more and more realistic and stuff like that. And I kind of say that with quotation marks because obviously there's only so much realism you can have in games like this. But foxes, cats, stuff like that, they'll fuck up your pens. Right? Dogs will go after your rabbits too. Right? But here's the thing. I don't know if they're actually counted as like a food item if they eat them that way. Like it's more that they're a dog and a rabbit are considered neutral or passives or whatever they're called, right? But a rabbit is a flee passive, and a wolf would be a aggressive passive. I think they have a tick marker. I don't know how to word it. It's a coding terminology, wherein foxes, cats, and dogs view stuff like rabbits as enemies, kind of like how zombies always come after us. Because that cat, if it was like only doing it for food, that's why I got pissed off, because the cats and stuff, they're not killing for food, they're literally just killing and slaughtering to kill and slaughter, right? I need to get 5 cats now and name them the parts of Exodia. Alright. The left arm of the Forbidden One. Appreciate that. Still derping out on the scenes a little bit. Mind you, the main reason I'm derping out now is because of the fucking... I need to get used to the dual monitor setup still. I'm getting there, but it's not nearly as... I'm not nearly as used to it as I would like to be. I'll probably still be making that mistake for a little while longer. Hopefully not too much longer. But I got really good at not fucking up the scenes, and here I go fucking up the scenes again. Oh boy. This is gonna be a pain in the ass, because here's the thing. I'm not necessarily done. When I finish the wall, I'm not done. Because there's one thing I don't like, and I don't like this. How it's just hanging there like that. So I'm gonna have to make pillars in a couple of locations to make it look better. Like a pillar on that corner and a pillar on that corner. And I kind of need to make this wall, I think, go up more. Right? Or, oh god, what do I need to do? I'm debating whether or not I want to extend the wall down all the way, or just do the pillar thing and then extend this up. And I need to light up that roof. But that's stuff that I'll worry about doing later down the line. For now, I just kind of want to focus on the wall today. Might have to do a little bit of a funky thing here. Alright, like keep this like this, except expand here a little bit to make this not look as big as it is. Again, stuff we'll worry about later down the line, because it's a little bit of a too large of a gap, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think if we did something like this, it would look that much better. Yeah, any more and it would be too much, I think. Right? Worry about that later. Going down the path again to make sure we're good here. I can tell where I fucked up a little bit on some of this shit. Yeah, that's just a little bit too big, I think, maybe? Or could we accept it being that big? I think it's just a little too big. Yeah, we'll shrink it. We'll shrink it over time. Right? And I just feel that it's too large. Yeah, this is too large. All right, I gotta step away. So I'll play some ads. Gonna get a thing of warm tea. When I return, we'll do a little bit of a plan type thing. See what we're gonna do next week when I play this, and then we'll switch on over to Path of Exile. But it'll probably be like another, like I said, we'll do Stream Raiders and then we'll wrap up with this. So, be right back. Actually, stop. Give me a second. Do this. Go here. Be right back.
With Trojan Bearskin Raw, you'll love every hair-raising, spine-tingling, heart-racing feeling. Trojan Bearskin Raw, America's thinnest latex condom.
Whether she's a pet mom, a plant mom, or the mom who raised you, celebrate Mother's Day this year with the gift she'll use all the time. Get up to $400 off Peloton tread, row, guide, or bike packages, and choose from accessories like our heart rate band, row mat, cycling shoes, and more. This is the perfect gift for mom to explore what gets her moving. Whether she has 5 or 20 minutes, she can choose from classes like techno rides, country walks, or an 80s row. All access membership and guide membership separate. Offer ends May 14, 2023. Excludes Peloton tread, row, bike, and bike plus basics, and Peloton guide standalone. See additional terms at onepeloton.com.
Meet Joe A,
Hi.
Joe B,
Hello.
and Joe C.
What's up?
3 everyday Joes perfecting their banking with Chase. Joe A is locking his lost debit card with the Chase mobile app. Joe B is cruising toward his new ride with AutoSave. And Joe C's Chase banker is helping him budget to go back to school. Tools that help protect, support for what's next. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Messaging and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is you're gonna get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. This is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches.
Order the original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real customer paid for their testimonial.
Alright. Ugh. Yeah, we got a couple more minutes we can spend messing around. This sucks. Having to rip this apart like this. But I'm okay with it. Because like I said, I want to make it look good as well as seem normal. And that just felt too big. Right? Because the idea is there's a way for people to walk this way, and there's a way for people to walk this way, right? So I'm gonna have to shrink that a little bit, and I'm gonna have to shrink all that, I believe, as well, unfortunately. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. How the hell? Right here, that's why. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. This is just way too big compared to that. I think my favorite unit for Stream Raiders would be the War Beasts. I like the vampires, but the War Beasts definitely, oh, this is that's way too fucking small. Yeah, that's way too off. This is better, right? Yeah, this is better. Unless... I think I'm biased towards the War Beasts and stuff like that. The War Beasts were immune to the charm effect. I'm almost thinking that that's one of the reasons why I like the War Beasts, the Berserkers, and the Barbarians so much. Because they were immune to the charm effect. The Flag Bearer is underrated. I do like the Flag Bearer. Outside of the fact that they can do damage, right? Outside of the fact that they can do damage if they're like the last unit on the field or whatever. I gotta go get my teacup because I poured my tea, but I forgot to get my teacup. Be right back. Like, only I could heat up my tea pour it into my teacup and not bring it upstairs. Ugh. Anyway, outside of that, they also buff units, right? That's a big one. Them like giving more attack damage, because I'm very biased when it comes towards damage because of my my experience with the Souls games, right? In my experience, it feels better. Now, mind you, you can go for more armor, you can go for whatever, but I have this tendency to go for more glass cannon style builds where 1 or 2 hits and I'm fucking dead, right? I'm trying to think about what... because it almost feels off. No, that's right. Now here's the other question. Do we do that like that? I think we get rid of it. But I'll worry about that later. True, true. How in the hell? What? Does this feel so... this part... Hold on. What the fuck? That's so... I don't know. I'll have to figure out how to fix it in a little bit, but it feels so off. But yeah, you're not wrong about the familiarity of something also helping for being able to go after, like, go at a game a certain way and like to change up your build. It is funny though, now, like, it's
Nature has evolved powerful bug
a bit different. Because it is, now that I'm thinking about it, a bit different. Oh wait, shit, I think I'm fucking up. Yeah, I'm fucking up a little bit, whoops. It's a bit different to, like, with the Souls games, you kind of get locked into a build, right? Like, with Let It Die, you can kind of change things up on the fly because the character itself affects the build, right? And the skill decals. With the Souls games, it's all in the stats. And it's... well, I think it was either damn near impossible or extremely difficult to like change your stats in the previous Souls games, but Elden Ring changed it up to where you could get a multitude of respec points in order to change up how your build was, right? So like you didn't fuck yourself to a point to where you couldn't, like, oh, I guess I'll restart the game now because I've statted myself the wrong way.
It's a night race. NASCAR in Nashville. It's guitars and fast cars under the lights. Visit NashvilleSuperspeedway.com to get your tickets for the triple header weekend, including the Ally 400, Tennessee Lottery 250, and the Rackley Roofing 200 today.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Were all the Souls games like that up until Elden Ring? Like you couldn't. I don't even know if there's stats in Sekiro. I honestly have no idea if there's a stat system in Sekiro. Yeah, exactly, and that's so dumb. I'm trying to think, because Dark Souls, I don't remember there ever being a respec thing in Dark Souls. Which fucking sucks, because there were parts in Dark Souls that I got stuck on because I didn't have a stat at a specific point. I do hate not being able to respec. It sucks. Or like, yeah, exactly. Which definitely helps with things a lot. Makes things a lot more likable, in my opinion, that you could just like, because yes, of course the stats matter, but the character class that you pick makes it to where, and you can have multiple characters. You're not stuck with one or two characters. You can have like 2 of each class if you really wanted to. One of the reasons why I actually think that game is a bit better in certain aspects when compared to the older Dark Souls games and stuff like that. That and the skill decals. Because, of course, weapons also affect it, but like, again, with Dark Souls, you were stuck. You would focus on upgrading one weapon in particular because it was very difficult to get the resources you needed to upgrade your weapon. I'll deal with that in a minute. And while, yes, it is quite annoying to get the resources to upgrade your weapon and let it die, you have a limitless supply. As long as you know where to go to get the supplies, you have a limitless supply of resources to get in order to upgrade your gear. In Dark Souls, it was like, you have a limited supply, or you have to grind in such a way to where it's ridiculous. Like, there are certain areas where I remember going through a couple thousand times, not really a couple thousand times, but literally a couple hundred times in order to fucking get the resources I needed to upgrade my weapons to a certain level or my armor to a certain level. It fucking sucks. Yeah, this is not right. This is too thin. Mm-hmm. True. Is that too much now? No, it's not. Okay, there we go. Now I have a system in place and how large I want those walls to be on the inside. We're good. Yeah. But still, the fact that those shortcuts existed in the first place helped make it more manageable to get your gear upgraded. Mind you, the grind after you get your gear to a certain point, like when you start uncapping your gear, is fucking insane. Especially depending on what you're trying to get upgraded, like the scythe. The silver scythe would be a pain in the ass to upgrade compared to... Mind you, this is also talking about uncapping. Uncapping in that game is fucking insane. Hilariously enough, while it is annoying that you had limited supplies to upgrade weapons and gear in the Dark Souls, like the Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, those games, I feel like you got those upgrades, or you got those materials way faster than you did in, you know, Let It Die. But yeah, that's gonna be it for... Speaking of Dark Souls, hello Margaret and Morgott. How are you two doing today? But yeah, that is gonna be it for Minecraft. We're going to finish up with none other than Stream Raiders, and then we're going to switch on over to Path of Exile. But for those of you that are new here, if you haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. Links will be down in the description below through all my links if you're watching on YouTube. Exclamation point links like so. If you're watching on Twitch, be it live, the highlight, or the VOD, well, it's still up there. Hello, Stream Elements? You good? Oh, Stream Elements. No, that was okay. It's all good. I thought Stream Elements was drunk. Anyways, be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST EDT Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late. As well as where you can go to communicate with other citizens of the kingdom. Whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. Until next time, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.